Think I'm back? I think I'm back, but I'm not sure. Did you all right, did you get the message from me in Discord where I said, watch out, we're coming into 6,000 on SPX? It's like, fuck. Did you guys get out at 6,000? We kind of like pin struck it as a, what do we get? 59999.72. Is Trump on right now? I'm like been running. I mean, my camera turned off again. Is Trump talking right now? Oh, he is talking right. Is he talking right now? I don't want to put him on, to be honest with you guys. It's like the. It's not that I don't mind. Well, I'll be honest. If there's anyone that I don't want on, it's Levitt. I can't listen to her. And I feel bad saying that because I don't want it to seem like it's because she's a woman or anything like that, or I can't listen to her. What's going on over here?
Video circuit for the Reuters live service.
Okay, there's no Trump live. Okay. There is no Trump live. Maybe there's a Trump live. Does anybody have a live stream I can? Thank you, Shintech. You sure that's live?
Because of the fact I was able to cut
Thank you.
drug prices by 80 or 90%.
I appreciate that, brother.
So we're going to maybe come up with something. I think this gives the Republicans a chance to actually do a health care that's much better than Obamacare and for less money, which if you guys would work on that along with Congress. But I do want to say that Democrats could have done this a long time ago. They have fought like hell for the drug companies, and they knew they were doing the wrong thing. And it's going to be very hard. I was just telling the leader and the speaker that it's going to be very hard for the Democrats to vote against the one big, beautiful deal.
It does look like he's on script slightly.
That's going to be included. It makes that whole situation different from a scoring standpoint. I called them up about this. I said, I'm going to do something that's going to be very monumental, and you're going to be scoring. You better tell your.
He looks like he's rested. That's all good. I think the only person I can't stand listening to is Levitt. She's always angry. I'm like, oh God, just one fucking press conference where she's not angry. Just one.
Quickly.
And she's like, let's. I don't know. You guys get.
Confront this disaster, but only confront it in a minor way. It was a good confrontation, but never.
So I'm going to interject for just a minute here, just to give you guys, let you guys know what's up. So we slammed into SPX 6,000. Everyone's like, I want 60000. We're like 28 cents away from it.
Under a new system.
So it should act as kind of
you take a look.
Like we'll bounce below it and we'll pin to it, kind of a deal.
More expensive.
I don't think we break above it. To be honest with you. So unless we get some news, or some data and news, we like rear view mirror that stuff. That's what I have in the brief.
You know, because you wrote about it. You know,
which is
a very big failure.
If we can rear view mirror China,
directing the U.S.
trade war data tomorrow and inflation next week, we can rear view mirror this stuff and get above 6,000. But for right now, we got to hear what this guy's saying. And
for their product, unfairly shifting the cost burden onto American patients. And we'll be taking a look at that.
It's not live. That's an old feed.
We're going to tell those countries.
All right, so that's not live.
Those represent.
I'm going to turn that off. So let me just speak to you guys for a minute, because I wrote a brief for you this morning, but I haven't released it yet. The brief that I have states a few things. We need basically we need data tomorrow. We need Trump and China-U.S. trade relations to improve. It doesn't need to be a trade deal specifically, but it needs to be either like, hey, we're going to work this out. We've got a meeting, and we're not going to, escalate or ladder. Laddering is bad. But we're not going to escalate that kind of stuff. We also have some inflation data next week. We can rearview mirror that stuff. You're going to get the sentiment to where it needs to be to try to break up and away and out of here. Another thing, too, here is just the concentration of 6,000C. You're not going to see the market want to go there unless everybody wants to go higher, right? You need sentiment shift, basically. Sentiment is a big driver in this market. So if you're not going to get that sentiment shift, we'll just keep slamming into it into tomorrow. NFP can take us down, right? Some risk-off behavior, and then we'll drive up, and maybe we can get over it at the bell tomorrow at the latest. I gave tomorrow the bell as like, if it's time or price, we'll give it after the bell, or maybe even Monday. The only thing that I could think about that would hold us back from there next week would be inflation concerns. So if we get above 6,000 over the weekend, you get some positive news to rip us higher. Maybe we pull back down for inflation readings, and then you guys all feel good. You're all like, yeah, I'm so fucking bullish. We're above 6,000. Let's start buying calls for 6,100 and 6,200. Now, can we trade higher? Yes. We can trade higher close to 610. We'll likely fail that 610 at like 608. You would need renew called buying, right? You guys, if we're gonna break through level to level, you need like continued belief we're going higher. So we can't get to 620 without people thinking we're going to 630, right? You need that belief and that exuberance to continue to go higher. The moment that exuberance leaves, or people are like, you know what? I'm just going to start buying in the money calls and shit like that. That's when we start fading sideways, right? And then we get some bad news and sentiment switches bearish and we start rolling down, right? That's usually how it happens. In that kind of a context is how it happens. So for right now, we're pinning 6,000. We slapped 6,000 here. We're still pinned here, believe it or not. Let's go out here and look. So we rejected here 6,000, right? But we're literally still pinned here. We're not going to leave. If anyone thinks we're leaving here, we're not. It's likely going to go just like this. Whoop-de-doop-de-doo, right? Get the doom and gloom for NFP, and then right back up again, okay? So don't be like, if we get low enough, we can get some calls, or if we get some doom into the close. Here's, I'll show it to you right here. Here's 4 p.m. Let's do 2 p.m. first. This is SPX Gamma. Here's 2 p.m. Right, here's 4 p.m. over here. And just the rigmarole of rigmarole of the whole entire week. If we can fade this down, right? What are we doing? Same thing, right? Yippee, right? Back down again for NFP. Yippee, back up again to tag this over here, right? It's fairly simple. It's not that hard. If you look at this stuff here, like SPX is a little bit cleaner. A little bit cleaner here, but if you go to SPY or even ES, wrong one. There's been gorgeous trading opportunities. Like absolutely stunning, right? Up, down, 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 right? And then eventually up. Likely Friday close. So anytime you get a little dip down here, a little bit of dip action, what are you doing? Just getting long. Zero dates are dirt fucking cheap. Dirt cheap. You've got your buy zone down here. Fairly easy. Fairly easy. The only thing I would say to you here would be, if there's anything to say to you here would be, right around 2 o'clock, sometimes we'll go like risk off. You'll see people hedging tomorrow. We could squeeze into the bell too, as well. But if you see any point today, any lows, right, you just scoop them up. It's that fucking simple. Keep your call spreads on. I swear to God, I was talking to my wife, and I was like, if I can get these guys 2 bangers this year, I was like, just one. I was like, I wish I had gotten the April 30th one for the group. That's okay. I'm like, we'll do one in September. You could beat the market by 200% and not take any other trades this summer. 200%. You beat everybody. You beat Wall Street. You beat fucking S&P 500. You beat everybody. Just 2 perfect trades. It's that simple. It really is that simple. 2 perfect trades. You can degenerate all you want the rest of the year. You come to tax season next year and you say, hey, this guy, Captain Jim James, made me 200%. We didn't take 1,000 trades. Then I gambled it all away and lost it all. And that's all my fault. And I can say I did my job. Me, I can say that. You can say I fucked up. But I'm like, I'll feel better about doing this shit every day. Just knowing that I was like, okay, I told you to take this one trade and then that one trade. You made your year, you know? It's like anything else is not my fault. Hold on, guys. Just hold on one second here. I'm just hoping that we get like 2 good trades, like just 2 bangers for the year. You guys do whatever you want, but I always feel terrible. Like I'll talk to like John L. and others like John L. and I'm like David AMS and LVR and 45 Forever and Winky Face, and I'm like, or not a talking monkey. They got a list of them, and it breaks our hearts sometimes. It really does. It breaks everybody's heart. Like you want to see people take an easy win, like a W, and then of course stop degenning and learn other techniques. But yeah, exactly. 100% bangers only. Like I really want like. But I don't think it's like I do the look at I degen all the time, but I'm degenning off of spreads or owning SPY and selling calls. You know, like I'm making my money in other parts of the market to degen. You know, like I get degening. I think degening pays. I'm in the camp that it pays. Matter of fact, right now it pays very well. But hold on a second. I was just given some lunch. I don't normally get lunch around these parts. Okay, I'll take lunch. I don't normally eat lunch, but I will eat lunch. All right, so bear with me as I eat some lunch. A family member just gave me some lunch, so I got to eat it. Now, I think it's fine to fund misadventures or even to learn how to trade, right? Like I've never done a fly or a condor. As long as you're making money like simply and straightforward, you have something that you can always go back to make money simply, like buying stock or ETFs or ETNs, or simple spreads of just simple like directional synthetic longs, right? That are low risk and high profitability. Turn off the mic and go eat my lunch. How about I just mute this and eat lunch? I'll just be in the background. She made me a dank looking sandwich. Look at that. Look at that thing. Maybe a nice little sandwich. Looks like it's got spinach and some kind of gorgeous looking ham. Spinach and ham and some kind of vinaigrette. And it looks like Swiss. And she gave me looks like kettle chips. Can you hear that? I'm like eating with my mouth open intentionally. Yeah, it's mukbang stock show, baby. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Do you guys just want me to sit here and whenever it's time to buy a call, I'll just let you know? I'll just shut up and eat, and I'll just be like, calls, buy them now. Sell them now. Yeah, calls are cheap, dude. I was already in them earlier. I made some decent money on them, so. I mean, this is no brainer, right? You just like softball, whack. Softball, whack. Yeah, I actually haven't worked out. My arm is fucked up. My left wrist is all. I fucked up my wrist working out. I haven't worked out in like a week. Half a week. Half a week? I think I worked out on Monday. Monday, but I haven't worked. Like I know I haven't worked out. I did get laid though. I mean, getting laid like that. That means I'm doing good. We're doing what she tells me to do. Microsoft on the move this morning. Just a heads up, it's currently moving. The rotation is in Microsoft. There's also a rotation, or Google's still strong right now. Tesla getting annihilated. Breaking with the Trump White House. That was expected, right? Or Besant. There was claims that he got into a fight with Besant. And he's supposedly he's banging. He's in a throuple right now with with the other guy. I forget his name. The name of the other guy, the weirdo. Come on down, baby. I want to buy more calls. Come on down to Daddy over here. Come on down. Hit the green box. Hit the green box, baby. Go ahead, shake it out for me. Come on down. Come on down. A little bit more. I got the box right here for you. I got a basket right here. Come on down. A little bit more. Don't stop on the hourly trigger. There's a little bit of weakness in here. Give me a little bit of weakness. Come on now.
Or a longer pause.
Give me some doom. Tell Daddy what's wrong. Good, market. Yeah, there you go. Blooded a little bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on down a little bit more. Yes. Is that actually Trump Live or no? I was talking to the Discord pro channel, and I'm like, "You guys getting puts up here with me?" They're like, "Fuck no." Look at Tesla dragging the market down. It's all Tesla's fault. Congrats, Natural Force.
Kugler adds that declining net inflows of immigrants
Ooh, they love
may
me.
make the labor market tighter.
Here, do we draw it in? Right there. Oh, don't worry, we got the 1 o'clock crowd coming in here too.
Kugler says
Like
we could
clockwork.
start seeing some of those impacts in some sectors by the end of this year.
I want you guys to read this right here, okay? Where is it? Where is the thing that I wanted you to read?
Kugler says that I expect to start seeing effects in construction, agriculture, leisure and hospitality, health, and food processing.
If you haven't read this, I want you to read this. Not only read this, but I want you to look at the chart that's on here. I think I post stuff sometimes and you guys don't read what I ask you to read. What time is it right now? Everybody know what time it is?
Seeing Tesla shares extend losses, last down 8.2%.
Almost 1 p.m. Hmm. So that story is about ICT, but it's also, remember I told you I talked to the guy from fucking BlackRock? And he was like, you want to see the bots that are running? Like, that's what that story is about. That guy that I had the meeting with. It's wild, right? 10 a.m. And then it starts ramping from 1 p.m. until 2 p.m.
Googler says it's premature to expect big job losses from AI. Seeing now the S&P 500 down 0.1%, Nasdaq down 0.1%, and Dow down about 0.02%.
What's going on here? Huh. What's that right there? Give it a minute. Remember what you're looking for here. Prior high. Get above the prior, set prior high. Well, you do have a little bit of rejection stuff here. They could maybe send us right back down one more time, then up. You can dance. Ah, shit, is he really? He should just be quiet on X. He doesn't know any better? I was just shit posting that Tesla's dragging the market down, but I'm just fucking around. He's in some deep shit right now. He's got a problem with from what my understanding is, it's not the board, it's the pension. So he kind of owns the board, right? From my understanding, the pension funds are going to sue. So through a surrogate, he can be in some trouble possibly. Flash crash? Hey, what's up, Tesla Jess? How are you? Good to see you, brother. Why the fuck are they airing their dirty laundry in public? Sounds like a fucking petulant child.
Google says one way rising deficit might affect the Fed.
Dude, Musk
should raise a neutral rate of interest.
Musk claims that without his influence, Trump would have faced defeat in the election.
Majority of Fed officials
I don't think so.
Inflation before growth.
I think they're all in on it. They gave us a break with Biden, then they bring back the crazy. And this train left the station a long, long time ago. Ooh, like icy, maybe like an icy like fruit drink of some kind. Like real fruit like. I don't know what it is, but it's good.
Google adds that also deficit will affect yields in bond market. If things become more permanent and affect financing conditions, we would pay more attention.
They're all in on it, I guarantee it.
Right now is between moderately and modestly restrictive.
You can actually track it. It's easy to track.
Keeping on Tesla shares. Tesla shares sinking, as said, about 8% as Musk and Trump spat over budget bill boils over.
You can see that all the modern presidents have tariffed China. Other than some adjustments, no modern president has rescinded those tariffs. Not one from any fucking party. They're all in on it, I guarantee it. And I bet this shit was like planned, staged, right through this ripping away from China. And then you could see the ramping in COVID.
Given tariffs, we should be holding it where it is.
You can literally go look at the fucking Fed chart. Right after COVID, the U.S. started building factories. Like, this is factory builds over years right here. Ready? Pretend this is 2021. Factory builds were like a straight trend. Boom. And I mean like that. So then that means that all these guys got together during COVID partying.
Google adds that bond market activity has remained orderly.
And then the financiers, the CEOs, the politicians all got together, right? They literally started ramping factory builds. And now they're building machinery. That chart is now starting to go off the fucking ramp. So I think to some extent, whoever's backing these candidates is like, okay, we need this one for this and that one for that and this one for this. They all know. You can see it in the data. You're not gonna be able to make decisions to build factories on scale like that without some fucking decision making from very powerful people, and none of that shit's in the news. You can find the data. You can find it right on the fucking Fred, right on the fucking Fed site. You can literally find this data just sitting there, glaring. You can track down all the tariffs that were done from modern presidents. Like, this isn't even conspiracy theory. It's literally right there. And they don't want to tell you that. They don't want to tell me. They don't want to tell you. They're not going to report on it. Like, America would fucking implode if they knew that. Like, literally. So, you bring out the bad guy when you need the bad guy. You bring out the other guy to slow it all down. It's so absurd. It really is. It's absurd. It's the same shit from the turn of the century, from the 1800s to 1900s. It's literally the same fucking playbook. All right, let's see. We're ready to go? All right, let's see if we can turn it around now. We got the pin strike here, high or low. Let's see what happens. There might be a trap here. There could be because of NFP. We are underneath the hourly trigger right now, too. Hold on, we're going to get some degeneracy on now. I'm like, they definitely don't want to print 598 again, do they? 597s are 43 cents. 596s are 76. They're still a little too pricey. Can I get those for like 46 cents? 75. You guys ever put stink bids in and catch a fill? So like Spy is one of the most liquid tickers out there, right? Even if we're going up, sometimes you can put a bid in that's like way under the ask. And as they're matching buyers and sellers, sometimes you'll get a fill. You guys ever encounter that? Oh, you guys want to see it? I'll fucking show it to you. Hold on. Hold on here. I'm going to send Wolf an email. Hold on. That motherfucker, right? I was like, I probably started in like 2018. He was like, nope. He was like, it was before that. I was like, how far back do you think? He's like, fucking 2015, maybe even earlier. I'm like, God damn it. He like started showing like a bunch of shit. And I'm like, fuck. I'll email him right now. Hold on. I'll send him an email right now. Factory and machinery builds. Hello, Wolf. I am not worthy. Thank you for corresponding with me whenever I email you. Here, I recall you showing charts for factory machinery builds ramping post-COVID. Respectively. And I thought they all got together in COVID, but you mentioned, but I think you mentioned. Comment section that post COVID and now respectively. You thought it started earlier. Recall. All modern presidents. Tariffs. Not rescinding. I'll bet some were. Could you direct me to those comments you made, or possibly do? Write up linking it all together. By the way, I send. Should I say? By the way, I send everybody I meet. I send your way. By the way, I appreciate everything you do. I do, and send anyone your way I can. Best regards. I'm a regard. Best regards. All right, let's see. Could you direct me to those comments? You are those comments where you posted both charts? All right, I'm just going to ask for it. Oh, Og, I got you, brother. Hey, look at that turn up. Turn up for what? It's like easy money, 1 p.m. It's like the fucking free money train at 1 p.m. every day. Are we up? Let's sell it. If we're down, let's buy it. Free fucking money train, 1 p.m. every day. Did you read the article?
US SEC and Musk agree that Musk will have until July 18th instead of June 6th to respond to regulators' civil lawsuit over late disclosure of Twitter stake, according to court filings show.
Bunch of fucking savages. And look, then you got like three. And watch this. Watch what happens here. So here's 130, right? So watch this. You get the initial pump, right? Come back down here, and then right there. I posted it on Twitter. I wonder if they actually read it and put 2 and 2 together.
Lunding's testimony and the House panel concludes.
Sounds like a bitter ex-girlfriend. Dude, why is Elon doing that shit publicly?
His Bank of Canada is more likely to be lowering the interest rate if inflationary pressures are contained.
Someone tell him don't do that shit in public.
Surely expecting Fed reverse repo operation data.
Look at that shit. It's like clockwork. Did Trump respond to it? Did it? Doggone it. Did Trump respond to him? Oh, God, please don't do this. Like, please. Please, Trump, don't do it. Don't respond. Please, God, no. Doggone, it's like I wonder if this is going to be an online fight.
$727 billion at Fed reverse repo operation.
Like a big old cat fight. Like Trump's like throwing French fries in like McDonald's cheeseburgers. Back when they were friends.
Kazuchiki says that given this trade situation, having a policy rate that's in our range of neutral is a better starting point.
I don't think Trump will take the bait. He likes that shit. If he gets you all fucking fired up and you have a public meltdown, he like lives in that shit.
Minutes ago, until we're expected to hear from Fed's Harker and also Fed's Bank of Canada's Kozichki says, I'm worried that rising unemployment could
send him to Detroit
to pay their mortgages.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Harker giving remarks on economic outlook at an event at the Philadelphia Fed where text and Q&A is expected. And then Fed Schmidt speaking on banking policy at an event hosted by the Kansas City Fed where text and Q&A is also expected. We'll get the videos out for them when we do find them on the feed.
That's Stephen Miller. That's who the one. Oh god, fucking Discord is terrible. Oh, thanks, Jojo. All right, let's see what let's read this. The comments by hold on.
Elon knew that. Elon endorsed me very strongly. He actually went up in campaign for me. I think I would have won. Susie would say I would have won Pennsylvania easily anyway, even if the governor ran, the real governor, not the governor from Minnesota, he's a sick puppy, that guy. That poor guy, I feel sorry for him.
So these are the comments that Elon is responding to right now on Twitter. So if you don't know, Elon Musk is having a fucking meltdown in public today. And he's trying to drag in Trump. These are the comments from Trump where he slights everybody. Trump just slights everybody. So here, listen in really quick.
So we've done a great job. Elon knew that. Elon endorsed me very strongly. He actually went up in campaign for me. I think I would have won. Susie would say I would have won Pennsylvania easily anyway, even if the governor ran, the real governor, not the governor from Minnesota, he's a sick puppy, that guy. That poor guy, I feel sorry for him. But they made a bad choice with him. But if you pick Shapiro or anybody else, I spoke to him recently about his house being set on fire, which was terrible. But if they picked him, I would have won Pennsylvania. I won it by a lot. But I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here, better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem. And he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate, because that's billions and billions of dollars. And it really is unfair. We want to have cars of all types. Electric, we want to have electric, but we want to have a gasoline, combustion. We want to have different. We want to have hybrids. We want to have we want to be able to sell everything. And when that was cut, and Congress wanted to cut it, he became a little bit different. And I can understand that. But he knew every aspect of this bill. He knew it better than almost anybody. And he never had a problem until right after he left. And if you saw the statements he made about me, which I'm sure you can get very fresh
from Fed
on
Schmidt,
tape,
and also
he said the most beautiful
Fed's
things about
Harker.
me. And he hasn't
Fed's
said
Harker
bad about
speaking
me
on the
personally,
economic
but I'm sure
outlook,
that'll be
where
next.
there is a text
But
in Q&A.
It's not near done yet.
Fed Schmidt
I've helped
speaking
Elon a
on
lot.
banking policy again. Text in Q&A will be made available.
So Tesla is likely near bottom, but not at bottom yet. Let's go look at it really quick. Hold on here. We'll let everybody from all the Tesla gang. Tesla, just go tell everybody we're gonna have a look at Tesla. Go tell them. Go if you're a Tesla fucking gang. Go ahead, go get your friends. Go get on your private groups, your DM groups on Twitter. I know who you are. I used to belong in those groups with you guys. We'll look at them together really quick, okay? We'll check Tesla together. I'll give it a minute or two. We'll do it from the top, okay? Probably the best fucking Tesla review you'll see. I guarantee it. Alrighty. You guys ready? All right, here we go. We're going to do a Tesla segment here, and we're going to start from the top, just like we did Google yesterday. A few things we're going to look at here. We're going to remove everything. Okay. We're going to start with daily velocity. Turn this off. Turn that shit off.
Disconnected.
We're going to first look at daily velocity. And hold on here. Come on now. All right, this is probably the best you're gonna see, guys. I'm not fucking around here. Like, okay. On a daily basis, this does not look good. I'll say that. You want to be definitely watching the monthly close on Tesla for June. You are starting to lose weekly velocity here. That's bad. I want you to remember this monthly and weekly velocity that you're losing, okay? It doesn't matter now, but I want to show you in price action what that will look like. You're also losing some daily velocity here. That's not good. Okay? You always want to be buying no matter what. Relatively speaking, daily velocity very negative like this, you want to be buying Tesla. If you don't know what I'm talking about at this point and you're just tuning in, our literal, like, so on Trade the Trigger, we chart Tesla twice a day in the morning and at nighttime, and we also chart it on higher time frames. And we have triggers and velocity for Tesla that you can use on our website. Just so you know, if you really want to make money on Tesla, if you're a Tesla bull, I think it's $28 a month. It's dirt cheap, and you get a great community, a bunch of tools and cool shit. I just want to get that out the way right away. Now, cheapest shit you can find literally is dirt. It's literally just costs what it costs us to run everything. That's it. I don't try to make any money off of this shit. It's just like running what we're doing, okay? So if you ever want to like trade Tesla or learn how to make money on Tesla, I'll teach you how to do it, okay? And specifically here, if you look really close here, you can see when you get something like this, you see how you get daily velo, weekly velo on major negatives. Same thing over here. You can see it right here, right? You start longing Tesla. Okay? Fairly easy to see. I can make you a fucking millionaire. If you're a Tesla bull out there, literally, if you just follow the fuck along. Bank. Now, I want you to remember this negative over here and also this negative monthly, though, for how I'm going to chart this out for you. And we're going to chat about this. So, Tesla does not look too good. I don't like buying Tesla here. But I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt. Because my thesis is somewhere around you're distributing, you're in distribution of some kind to go down here, but it's not going to look like this. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to make it nice and clean for you. But you are in distribution. I want you to know that. Okay? Like from velocity sake on weekly, that doesn't mean you won't get new highs, but you are going to roll in a larger time frame. Okay? I want you to know that. It's predetermined. I don't give a fuck what happens. I'm telling you that's guaranteed to happen. You're in some kind of major distribution here, okay? And that's showing up right now on daily velocity on higher frames. That's not a bad thing. It gives you the opportunity to know where to buy the dips and where you're headed and where you can buy a major dip. Now, on a 30-minute basis, we also want to look at velocity on this basis for intra-week and intra-day trading. And we're going to take a quick peek here. And you're starting to get negative on daily, too, right now. Okay, this is not good. Not good. That's no bueno. This thing, you start closing some days in the red, it's not going to be pretty. Now, your hourly velocity looks good to buy a dip. And that's why we're doing this show right now. Or this segment on Tesla, I should rephrase that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a peek at Tesla and see what we can see. We'll bring that down right there. And we're going to start on a monthly basis, okay? And we're going to check out the candles on the month for Tesla. And that ain't pretty, is it? I can show you right now, that ain't fucking pretty. That's clear as day. When you scale out a little bit, when you see this right here, you got a big old monthly candle up, and you got a big old monthly candle now coming down. And to some extent, you've broken this candle. Not fully. Not fully. We haven't closed the month out yet. You got the wick up here and the wick down here, but this is damaging. I think you can hold this for a little while as we roll over. This is short-term bullish, mid-term neutral, and long-term not looking good. And you want to pay very close attention if you're a Tesla bull to this. You want to pay very close attention to the monthly close this month at 338.13. Write that down at home. 338.13. Cap wants me to be watching that price, okay? For the month of June. You also have this tick box up here. I'm going to close this one, put this one on here too. Your next most important one is going to be 367.62. That's your fuck you number. We're going to draw these in right now. There's a month. And draw this one in right here. The month. And what are you looking at? If we're in a month reversal, if we are, ultimately, you should be looking for what? $200. 200. Now I'm going to give you a range right now. Here's one. Here's another one. And make this one yellow. Fairly easy to see, right? If you're looking for like a monthly trade on Tesla, there it is, right there. And you're kind of diddling in the middle, aren't you? We're now going to go to the weekly. Remember, I don't put any politics or any like I like or hate Elon or any of that shit. I'm not into that shit at all. I'm into making money. So if you're Tesla gang, you already know that. Matter of fact, I even have Tesla Q friends. They'll tell you that. Both sides will tell you that I'm unbiased here. Okay? And I keep it really fucking simple. Next thing we want to look at here is on a weekly basis. Here are some weekly candles, and this will show it to you too, right? Up, 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 and away. Right back down again, right? So on a weekly basis, we want to be paying attention to this for any kind of signs of recovery. Now, right now, look where we are in price. We're parked right on the weekly low. Right now. This is good. If you're looking for a dip to buy, we're probably in that place. Just a note really quick here. If you are trading SPY, your target is 597.33. Congratulations if you took the trade from 130 to right now. Congrats, you're making money today. You're rich. Now, we're parked here, okay? You want to be making sure that today, now we can trade $300, but you want to make sure that the close today, and more specifically, the close on this front, write this shit down. On Friday's close, Tesla needs to close above 303.35. Friday close of business needs to be above 303. Must. Or things are going to get ugly. Really fucking ugly. Next thing, we're on the weekly right here. We're going to put this, we're going to snap a line right here. Bam. And we're going to do a weekly right here. And next week, I would want to see a close higher than 319, 320 next week. If you close below $303.46 on Friday, your next target is going to be 266.35. That's pretty ugly, right? Make that one red. You got some sweeps down here too, but we're not going to care about that. That one over here. You got this one over there. I'm going to draw it in crayon for you. Make it nice and easy. Just want you to see where we actually are, okay? Matter of fact, we're going to make this one green. I want to talk to you about this too, if you don't already understand this. When we blast down into some kind of known support, right? This does not mean we're going straight down. If we go down here and we recover and make one new high, that's going up. Okay? If we blast down below that support and make a new low, that will confirm that you're going to go down and trade 265. Okay? We're not there yet. We're not there. We're not open to doing that down trade at all right now, okay? That's not proofed in any way, shape, or form. On a daily basis, turn that one red. Turn this one yellow. Turn this one yellow. And this will become important, this yellow one. Not only do you want to bounce off 300, whatever this run is cannot stop. No major pullbacks. You got to get above this week. Preferably, today's Thursday, preferably end of day or even tomorrow. Swift reversal would be preferred. That'd be my preference. You can consolidate down here for a little while, but I don't like it at all. A 4 hour. It's already being bought. Dip's already being bought. Good job. Good job. It should be bought here. If you don't know, I'm telling you. We're sitting on the weekly trigger right now. This should be bought. You guys see the weekly trigger? This is the weekly trigger right here. This is the daily trigger. Now I want you to watch this. See this right here? When I say you have to get out of this, it's because if you don't quickly, we're going to roll and we're going to trade 267. Promise you. You don't want that to happen. On a 4 hour basis, you've got a bunch of gaps to close down here. That's not good. Here and here, that's not good. Don't know yet if this is going to be consolidation for the move higher or distribution. At this moment, this looks pretty fucking bad though, and on higher frames for velocity, it looks really ugly overall. On an hourly basis, hey, look at that bounce, baby. On an hourly basis, right here, trying to get up in here. And you have not one big problem, but this weekly is not good. You see this weekly trigger right here? You just pin struck it and went lower again. Okay? You also have the candle right. Just check this really quick. I got to check one more thing. Hold on. What was the official low today for Tesla? 301.50. You have natural at 300 on cash market. You have natural buyers here. Okay. So that's turn that white. Demand on zeros and fives, right? Demand on zeros and fives. So I'm going to draw for you what I think is going to happen. Right there. There's your monthly. What I want to show you here is this right here. There you go. Ready? I got it. If we are done and we're not going to trade, this is valid above $300, okay? This is what you need to have happen here. So Thursday, Friday, Thursday, 1600 right there. That's your impulse move Friday. Hold on. Friday, 6 p.m. That's all you need right there. You need to be higher than that. There. That's the 12th. I'll give you to the 20th. That's expiration, right? There's your next break. That's your next break right there. Think tighter, guys. That hourly trigger is going to come down. Just check this really quick. That half hour should come down, pick you up. That hourly will come up, and you should be somewhere over here. I don't think there's the 18th right there, right? There's the 18th. Yeah, you got to be up there by then. You got to be up here by the 18th. This is expiration right here. You do not want to be fucked. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to give you some rules here. You better fucking be up here by expiration, okay? All right, not up there. Here. You need to be at like 339.67 by expiration. You have to be. And that would, if the market starts to free up to do whatever it wants, you can go back down and back test all of this stuff. You got to be above 339 by the 18th of June. You can go down right now if you want to 300, but you don't have to. There's no requirement. But you got to be up there to do this right here. You have to. And you can do it before then, but there's no requirement that you do it. And what you want to see is it's like theoretically, it would actually be better for you to roll down here. It would be better because you get the down, right? It'd be better for you to roll up and down so that you don't actually have to beat this one. You only have to beat this one. And if you hit the weekly, that would satisfy not rolling down to the downside. So right up here, you'd want to see that. Consolidate down and then break higher. And you're going to fuck with all of this right here. So even within this, you're going to be watching for, do we get the high or not? Okay? Whenever you're like, I'm going to warn you why here too. If you go up here and you fail this, that's like a 1, 2, 3 corrective move, then we'll blast straight down, catch a new low. So you want to be watching for new highs over here and new highs over here. Even if it's volatility, even if you get sent back down, doesn't matter. And you want to be above 350, 340, 339.67 buy of expiration, my view. If you fail to do any of this, it's going to get nasty. You want to take a snip of that? You can. As of right now, outlook for Tesla from right where we are, 300, trade 340, and I'll give you till the 18th. After that, if you get trapped in here at any place, like you get trapped here, a low bullshit over here, you're going down. You get fail underneath this, you're going down. We're not there yet. If you're a Tesla bull, you should be buying 300 with stops underneath it. I wouldn't say don't buy it here. This is where you buy 303. I wouldn't say 303. I'd say 300. You're probably going to backtest it tomorrow's open or overnight or end of today, something like that. Maybe tomorrow NFP. You're likely going to backtest this. You want to because you want to be able to just you want the impulse to be over whatever today's high was. You don't want to be going straight fucking because otherwise you're going to have to go straight vertical to get your impulse move. You don't want to have to do that. You want to have like a little mini impulse move right here, and then get up there, do your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can get out of here. Now, there's a problem here, and I want to show this to you later. Later here. Okay, we're gonna go in a higher time frame right now, and I'm just gonna show you what is actually happening to Tesla. So that you can be aware of what's actually going on, okay? You should be able to continue this. Move this over. Let me mute my camera over here. And mute the, can I bring this down? Now, you are in distribution. Even though you're in distribution, I want you to see something here, okay? I want you to look, where is it? Right over here. I want you to look at this over here. You see this right here? So you got this big old jump point right here, right? You should be able to do, and I want you to see this right here. You see that right there? You'd have something like that over here too, right? Right over there, right over here. You should be able to, believe it or not, get up and trade 380 right here. But you're going to come back down again, and you're going to come back down. Let me just plot this out for you. Yeah, there's your new high right there, 380, right below 380, 379, 378. And you're going to slam like right back down. Check that right over there. That's where you're going to fail. You're going to fail that monthly over there. That's going to be a setup for you to go higher. Break over 400. Something like that right there. There you go. The only thing that I would say to you here would be you're likely going to close that shit out. So you closed a bunch of that. You're going to close the gaps down here. You can actually see it right here, too. You see it right there. Wham. And this is why you have to hold 300, because if you don't, then you'll do that. See it now? So, must hold. Must hold 300. If you don't, you will trade this right here. Whoop. And you'll close it now. And there you'll come back. You'll fight your way back up here. But you're not there right now. So, you can't trade that. Don't try trading this now unless you break below 300. God damn, I'm good. I see that happening too. That's dangerous. And close that, we start going down. That's like a major correction trade. Way far out in time. That's like 2026 or whatever. I don't think that happens, so. Hold on a second here, guys. I'm going to post this in the Discord. I got like, so this is actually the fall, but I'll tell you guys what, man, like this is the fall. This is like September, October, but you do not want to get, we don't want to get trapped under here. I don't think we do. I think you can get down here and do this. And you're probably going to ramp into December. But if we ever get caught down here this fall and shit falls apart, we're fucked. Don't think about that right now because it's not valid. I don't think it's valid either. I'm also going to do you one here. If you want to snip that for yourselves, you're more than welcome to. Do it at your computers at home. And the only thing that I would tell you about this would be you have some parameters. You should be back testing 300. I don't care if you go down and blood this. As long as you get back to 300, you don't make a new low, okay? You can hit 300. You can even go below it as long as you get sucked back up. You get a nice wick with damage, but you get sucked back up. You got to hold 300. No new lows under 300 on an hourly basis. None of that bullshit. If you do, this whole trade is invalid. You'll trade 267. You're then on a time crunch. In my view, I don't think you need to get the new high over here personally, but if you did, it'd be great, right? And then this new high would be great, and you're on a time. You're in a time crunch. You don't want to get sucked back down to the vortex of hell into expiration, end of month flows. If we get any doom, like if we shorten the summer run and any of that kind of stuff, you don't want to get caught in that shit. You want to be in like a run into July, early July, early July, or whatever it may be. Make sense? And let's go down a smaller frame here. So let's just look at this closely. I like this wick. I like that it was rejected. It makes it easier for you to escape. Like trade down to 300 and then be able to just beat this right here. Like beating this is awesome. It's so much easier than having to beat all of that up there. So must hold 300. I don't like your weekly and monthly velocity. It scares me for over here. It doesn't matter right now, but it does it gives me great fear that you're going to fail this high. You're going to fail that one, and you're going to start your roll earlier. That's what I think happens to you. Because of your weekly and monthly velocity. I have this feeling that, because this can go one of two ways. Sellers will try to come in before, knock you down here, knock you right there and then right there. I should have made that red, but you get the gist, right? They're likely, and you know how it is with sellers. They will try to, break you down right here. They'll try to, well, it should be like right here. And they'll try to get you another low down there and get you a new low. And then that's it. You're over. And then you're blooding down there. But we don't know yet. You can't tell this stuff until the price action shows you the way. Did you get the new high? Did you not get the new high? Those things can tell you or predict how bullish you actually are. If you're watching the show and you don't know what I'm talking about, when you have what you think is supply on here, anywhere, no matter where it is, or demand, doesn't matter, on any time frame, you want to see if you're poking your head up or not. Doesn't matter if you're going down. You just want to see if you're poking your head up. You want to see if you don't poke your head up. Okay, that actually is bearish. And it's going to imply you're going to make a new low below what you think is support, which is what? Down here to the next support. So you don't want to see that. Same thing with, if you come up here, you make the new high. When you come back down, you do not want to make a new low. You actually want to make a higher low if possible. Then you started, make a new high, and then we can go break up and out of here. This implies that you're going to the next level later on. Okay, so just pay attention to that price action on these expectations in case something gets invalidated. Don't worry about all this drama here. Don't worry about it. It means nothing right now. It's like a tiny little bit of information. You just want to be watching very closely to make sure that these buyers exist. Do you see this? Demand at zeros. So there should be people down here gobbling this up, gobbling it up, gobbling it up. You definitely don't want to come down here and then make a new low. If you do that, that means there's no demand. It means they want it lower at 267. That will get ugly. But for right now, I would expect them to just gobble this up. You're gonna be down here for like a day or two while they gobble this stuff up down here. Okay. Cool. There is your Tesla expectations. I am bullish here. In the short term, and my expectation is that you go from here and you trade three. I'll give you a fucking pin strike, 339.67, and you want to get above it. You want to get the fuck on above that shit, okay? So I'm bull. If we turn around down here and get underneath a low and a new low underneath 300, bear. 267 price target. Have a good day. By the way, tradethetrigger.com if you ever want to join a community. Cool ass trading community. Got a cool Discord. Got a bunch of people in there. It's baller. Bunch of tools. Got like trading ticks, unusual whales, like Pro Tools. Got a Gamma Pro tool in there. You can just check all that. You can just dump all your other memberships, go in there and hang out. We got a free show Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 4 p.m. every day. Let's see if we can buy another dip on Spy now. Oh, look at that. Same place. Time is it right now? Oh, 2 o'clock, huh? What are they doing at 2 o'clock? We're going to come back down for another dip buy today? Trade the range, baby. You're welcome, Tesla Jess. Everybody out there, you're all welcome. If you're Tesla Bull, Tesla Q, you know what to do in those situations. If you're Tesla Q, you're not short here. You're done. Done. You need to get underneath it with a new low to get aggressive again. You're done. Don't fuck around down here. They're going to eat you alive. Don't do it. there is some danger ahead if you're a Tesla bull. You've got like your weekly is dangerously bad. You need to start closing your weeks out on a high. You need to start closing your months out on a high. Write that shit down like Cap says need to be closing weeks and months out on highs. I don't care how deep it goes during the month or the week. Closing on a high for the week, a weekly high is important. Closing on a monthly high is very important for Tesla right now. Extremely important. If not, down the road, they're going to eat you alive. The seller's going to come in. They're going to hammer you before you ever get to where you need to be. They're going to send you underneath your supports, and your distribution is going to get really fucking nasty, really ugly. And you could rapidly see Tesla deteriorate into fall. I'd say October 30th, latest. It could get really fucking nasty for Tesla. All right. You guys have a good day. See you later, Tesla gang and Tesla Q. Now leave us here to be degenerates and trade SPY all day long. Gang, gang, baby. Bloods. They doing that right? Bloods, baby. Crip killers. Well, let's take a look at Bookmap and see where we're at. It's fucking, like, you know, these fucking bears are like, oh, God damn it, I want my goddamn volatility for NFP. Fuck you. Called unrealized vol. And I demand it into NFP tomorrow. Okay, as a note for you, we're going to do a market brief right now, preliminary brief, before I give you the brief tonight. I've been working on it for fucking 24 hours now. We have a potential squeeze going on in the market. A big one. It's fucking massive. I don't know if it's going to happen, but right now it's being validated. It's been being, I keep watching it very fucking closely. I'll have a brief for you tonight that's in depth. Sorry. For now, let's take a look at the general market as a whole. All right. Get rid of these pivots. Get rid of all this nonsense over here. It's not nonsense. It's intraday trading. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Go come around to about an hour chart here. And we know that 6,000 is the magnet. We know on SPX. We also know that we're going to reject it. We also know that we want to be buying dips, right? Every time we slam up into 6,000, it's going to reject. And we're going to look for places to buy. I want you to recall this one right here. This is the daily one. We also know some other information. We know a few things. We know that 6,000 we cannot pass right now. We know that we need about 3 things to pass 6,000. First one's going to be data. That is NFP and employment and unemployment tomorrow. We know that we need to pass inflation readings early next week. We also are looking for a trigger on some good news. That's either, I don't know, Iran gave up its nukes, Russia and Ukraine are a truce at least of some kind, or some kind of a better trade deal with China, or meetings and extensions, whatever. Hey, we're going to do another 90-day taco trade extension. Great. We have the makings of that with China right now, but it's still not quite what we need to get over 6,000. It drove us to 6,000 today, the deal to have a summit or whatever, but it's still not quite enough. We need sentiment to be bullish to get over 6,000. We need calls rolled to 61 and 6,200. Otherwise, we'll sideways trade this until we get into seasonal weakness, and we'll bloodbath to the downside, and they'll use SPY as the hedge. So, what do we have going on now? We said something earlier today, didn't we? I said to you, hey, you're going to get some hedging activity on any high. We opened at 930 on a high at 6,000. Automatically, they hedged. We did it again today, right? You can see it right here. They did it again today, right? The 1 p.m. trade, right? And what did they do on this high? Notice how we're doing it just like that? Sorry about that. And they did it again, right? All the way down here again, right? So they're going to hedge into, and then they're going to do it again at 2 p.m. So if you're like a bear, you know to sell these tops already. And I'm gonna give you the plan for bears, okay? I already gave it to you this morning, but we opened up here, they sold, right? We came back up again, they sold, right? And now they're trying to trap you in. At 2 p.m., they're going to say it's risk off, it's my fucking trade, right? It's NFP, and we're going to do some unrealized volatility tomorrow. So they're going to try to hammer us down into this bell, right? In this close and make it weak. And they don't really care if we get a bad print or not. Remember, unrealized volatility, realized volatility. Great sellers and great bears don't give a fuck about the print. They only know that they've got events. And they're like, we'll sell it down into that event and we'll disappear. So when you hear things like traders go hands off in NFP, they mean everybody, bulls and bears. Bears will front run the doom before they get there and they'll exit. Bulls get out of the way already knowing this is going to happen. So sellers have an advantage here into tomorrow morning. The next thing, too, is who's helping them? Dealers. Dealers don't want to pay you your $6,000 or get above $6,000, and they can use opportunities like this to not help you, right, as a buyer. So tomorrow morning, what would a bull and a bear do tomorrow morning? If the sellers know that they can hammer you down into this event, what do bulls and bears do? They trade the reaction. You'll oftentimes hear people say, I don't care what the print is, right? I don't care what the print is. This is NFP right here. Let's say this is NFP right here, right? I don't care what the print is. You fade it about an hour afterwards. So if we bloodbath down for a bad print, you fade it. That means we're going up. If we get a great print, woohoo, all the way up here, you fade it about an hour after. Now, that has not worked a few times recently. There's been 2 or 3 times that has not worked, and I think that might matter this time too. So I'm gonna change, or I'm gonna make a change to that rule that traders use. Tomorrow, if you get and a matter of fact, I got functions for you. I'm gonna put in the brief tonight for NFP. I've got a bunch of functions, what JPM thinks, what GS thinks, all that shit. But I want you to know that if you get a good print tomorrow, right, we likely will trade sideways and run up into the close on a good print. We will magnet that 6,000 on a good print. If we get a bad print tomorrow, I would say to you, we may actually squeeze and then sell into that weekend. It's possible. It is squeeze up, hit 6,000, then go down, believe it or not. So you might get like a good news is not good news till end of the day, or bad news is a reaction up and then fade into the close. So we'll wait and see how this goes tomorrow. I'm gonna give you a heads up here if you're out there. The print is probably good. It's good enough. A lot of our data right now to people looks bad, but a lot of our data is like, this has been like coming down, but it's actually going up like this over time. So even if you catch a bad print like that, it doesn't mean we're going down. You know what I mean? Trend and squiggles are different. Okay? And we also have data that's going up like this too. Matter of fact, let me just show it to you. So if you had data that was going up like this, COVID data, it's coming like this now. We're here. So if you get like little squiggles like this, it doesn't mean shit. Trend is actually up. If it was opposite, same thing. So if we had data that was that normally goes down, COVID, up, we're back here again. Make sense? I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I do think you're going to get a print that gets pushed off tomorrow. And if I was a dealer, I would want to. If I was a dealer, I would want to. I want it to be like this, and then up in a day, and get above 6,000. There's your target for tomorrow. If you want an exact price target for tomorrow, 4 p.m., 601.12. Between like 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. on Friday. Also, note here, I'm expecting, for where we are right now, I'm expecting some kind of good news and a gap up over the weekend. If there's anything bad, like we actually bleed down in some kind of way tomorrow down here, we might get bad news over the weekend. But everything points towards, like literally everything. Like financials are leading the way right now. They're telling you that we're bullish. It's very dangerous of us starting to squeeze at some point. So if you get some kind of good news over the weekend, something I can't see right now, something over here, we start gapping. If you're a bear and you really want to get, bared up, I don't know what to say to you, man. It's got to be underneath. You need to start making closes underneath 585. I'll be honest, like 585 right here. You got to get underneath this 585 and new lows. You got to get that right there. If you want to get really bearish. I mean, this is all set up right now. You could literally liquidate down here and we're safe. We're still in Bulltown. You could literally liquidate. You ready? This is how crazy this is. You could trade. You could go down 2.5% and we're still in Bulltown. Still. Probably go down 3%. You could go down 3% tomorrow. If you had like a taco bomb or something, you could go all the way down there and still be in Bulltown. So if you're looking for that trade, taco trade, you go down 3.5%, dude. That's how bullish we are. You go 3.5% down right now, and it wouldn't fucking matter. It really wouldn't. Boy, when this shit comes back, though, my God, it's gonna be brutal. We're going to take this out. We're going to likely take this out in the fall. That'll be your low in September. And your low in July your low in July is likely going to be right here. That'll be July 31st low. And that'll be September 31st or October 31st low. More than likely. Oh, sweet. They're buying it again. Look at them already trying to do it. Fucking savages. 230. Fucking savages. You hit the 4-hour just there and that tick right there. And this is likely going to be your low in the morning. Your morning low should be like 591.43, 590.50 tomorrow morning. If you are trying to trade this down into tomorrow morning, I would be looking for that number. 591.43. Remember, say it one last time. You are risk off into NFP. You are risk off into unemployment and employment tomorrow. I don't give a fuck if you had it called it right. Hindsight trading. I don't care. You just go risk off. Do not be risk on or risk off in any NFP. Please. Don't do it. There are so many better trading setups. Don't fuck with it. Let it be. Don't mess with it. The reaction trade is always better. Even if you got it right this time, don't do it. If you take that trade over and over and over and you do it 10 times, you're going to be wrong 7 out of 10. Don't do it. Unless you're already long with us on spreads. You don't have to go risk off on those. You're so goddamn high up right now, it's not even funny. The door is shut. Trying to close the door on bulls right now. Right here, this cross. They're trying. Oh, thanks, Kruzek. Appreciate that. Oh, what was that? How do I get? What does hearts do? You shouldn't be a bear on Tesla. Don't be bear here. It's not the right place to be a bear. Trade's done. Trade's complete on Tesla. Take your money and run. If you got bear on Tesla, you made tons of money. You're done. Done. You got to be underneath 300 with a new low to be bear again. Take the bear suit off for like 10 minutes. Chill. Relax. And it's not worth chasing below 300 either until you get a new low under 300. And it's not like a 1 minute time frame thing. It's like a you could say it's on an hourly basis, or even hourly would work. Hourly or a day basis. A close would be really nice. And just think, there's tons of room down there. It's like another fucking 35 points or something. $35. Don't be a dumbass bear either. I deal with this with bulls all the time. They miss the whole fucking move. and they want like that little bit extra, and they make a little bit of money, and then they just get annihilated. You know what I mean by that? Like they don't win like one dip, two dips. They like they're fucking full bear. It's going down more, and they might make like some money, but then they get caught. You know what I mean? It like turns around on them before you know it. They're at zero. Don't do it. There's better ways of trading, easier money to make, and more consistent winning. And you need to be that as a trader. You're making like good trades, clean trades, over and over and over again. Hold on, I gotta put another. I gotta put these charts up for the Discord. Testing that water, my ass, Condor. This is I would have bought this, believe it or not, down here. Like Friday end of day, 0 day or 1 dates for Friday right here. Oof, probably worth bank. I'm over here not wasting, but I'm over here fucking chart. Every time I get asked to like do something, I get torched in a trade or I miss a trade. Like, I'm gonna do some crayon drawing. Can someone hand me the triangles? Meanwhile, I'm not watching the fucking dip to buy down here. Then I get some savage out there telling me, "Go ahead, Cap, just buy some calls now, man, right when we're not supposed to." I'm like, okay, bam. And then I get fucking annihilated. But did I give the 2 wrong charts here? Sorry, hold on, guys. Hold on a second here. I gave the wrong charts, guys. Sorry. Ah, shit. Hold on here, guys. I gave you double charts here. Sorry. Someone was asking about the sticker, the ticker MP in the Discord earlier. Winky has got a message for you. Further bleed. It doesn't matter. So here, all right. So this is a good question. So Mas, what do we always do here, right? So I don't give a fuck what the ticker is, right? I don't care what you're doing here. Like, if you come into a bottom, right? I don't care if we dribble down underneath. I don't care. It's a bottom, right? What we think is a bottom, right? You do not ever just buy that bottom, do you? So if you're coming down into what you think is a bottom, right? Watch this closely. I don't care if we dribble down here. I don't care if we're drawing faces with ugly gra. Care about any of that. I don't care. You're still waiting for the what? New high, back test, 1 minute, 5 minute trigger. Easy. Easy, 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 easy. Let's look at Tesla again. The ticker doesn't matter. See this right here? Does this matter? Do you think that matters? It doesn't. I already told you that like an hour ago, right? I said, I don't care if we bleed down here. I don't care. Do not care at all. Do not care. The only thing that I'm looking for is this prior high right here. Do you see it? Do you know what wicks are? Do you see this yellow line right here? This is the prior high. I want to show you guys this. I want to show you guys something. So this is the prior high. See it? Right there. Okay. Let me show it to you in a better. Let me show it to you a better way. Do you see like a wick? You see the wick? Wick. Wick. This is called damage. This is the body. Right? This is the body. This is the damage. Right? You see how we come down with one candle and then back up with another candle? You understand that concept? So when we come into support, right? Support, what I don't want to see is a full body, right? Red. And then a new low on that candle. I don't want to see that. The rest of it is just drama. That's it. They're wicking. They're stealing all your options. So are you taking the trade here? No. What are you looking for? See the prior high right here? This is even on a monthly basis. So we blast down support, right? Take all your stops. Come up here. You got the new high, right? You got the new high. You held support. You don't care about any of this. See how the trade comes up and then comes back down? We talk about this with stops all the time too, right? Like if your stops are in one place, you don't actually get stopped out until it rolls back down or rolls back up. You guys know about that, right? So where was the long here? The long was right here. So if this is bottom, are you buying that? No. You're watching this take place, right? You're seeing all this doom. It doesn't matter. It's still only one candle. Not one down and then two down, is it? With a new low? No. Does that mean you're getting long here? No. You're waiting for the beating of the prior high. It'll come back down 90% of the time. And then you're long right here. Let's see what that resulted in. Pretty good, right? So you're not guessing. So you get flamed to the downside. You're waiting for the new high and the prior high. It comes back down. This is the trade, isn't it? This wins 90% of the time. And then you're watching the prior high over here, right? You're not actually trying to trade that, are you? This is where FOMO loses. Because what happened here? They got rolled down, didn't they? So you live in this. Does that make sense? We think that's bottom. It reversed, came back down. You're long as fuck here. 90%. Does that make any sense? Did he really fire back? Did Trump really fire back? All right, cool. So, hold on, let's go back up here. So, I just want to make sure you guys got this. So, one more thing. Okay, so let's look at it like this, okay? This goes for up and down for bulls and bears. So, Jesus Christ, looks like shit. So if you're making a move down, right? There's a few things here. You got moves like this. 1, 2, 3, bigger, right? 4, don't violate that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Your largest move is usually this one. This one's very good, but you have to get out before you get to resistance. You can't be fucking around with that shit. And the other problem is if you get 1, 2, 3, right? And you start petering out and failing, it's not longer than the length's failing, and you start breaking down, then that means it was just an upside corrective move. 1, 2, 3, right? Then we're going to actually go 1. That's your impulse move in the other direction, right? Don't violate that. That's your big move, bam, to the downside. Don't worry about all that right now. Just worry about this, okay? Coming down into what you think is support, right? Slam, right? You think that's support. Hey, support. Do you buy it? The answer is no. Never. You wait. We could go down here, take all your stops, come back up here. We can go up here a little bit, slam you down again. It doesn't matter. You don't fuck around with any of that shit. Ever. You're waiting for the new prior high to be beat. That's called an impulse move. It means that the buyers are stronger than these sellers right here. Now, we don't know about these sellers up here, but we know for a fact now that these buyers, there's more buyers than sellers here, or we're going to assume that at least. So you get that impulse move up, right? We come back down, right? And you're like, now you got all like triggers turning around for you, coming up here. Now the triggers are underneath you. That's called having momentum on your side. Now you're Johnny on the spot. You're taking that part of the trade right there. That's it. And you're watching to see if that is beat. If it is, you should come back down and you can buy that one. Wham! And you're in this trade here. You're in that trade, and you're in that trade. Make sense? Or from here to here, when you get long and stay long until it shows you otherwise. But it doesn't matter. We go up here. I don't give a fuck if we go up here. I don't care if we do that. I don't care if we do this. I don't give a fuck what we do. I'm out before we ever get there. Ever get there. Only people that live in here work at Wendy's. They are fucking failures as traders. They are fucking failures as an investor. They're fucking failures in the market. 70% of your traders that get washed out of this market permanently, them. They live right here. You live here. Failures live here. Failures live. You live in the middle. Well, not stuck in the middle, but you live exiting this and coming down from that. Like, but diddling in the middle is a different concept. You guys understand that? Like, that's not this. This isn't diddling in the middle. This is diddling in the middle. This is not diddling in the middle. This is not here. This is diddling in the middle. This is diddling in the middle. This is the middle. This is where you live. In here. There are white paper after white paper after white paper about this stuff. There's literally maths done about this. I've posted them for you. You want to read one? I'll post it again in the Discord. I got some white papers in this stuff. Yeah, like diddling in the middle is on support or resistance. Never fuck with. This is the middle right here. That's the middle. This is diddling in the middle. Never mess with that. You're out, in, out, or you're at a confirmed bottom. As a matter of fact, just on this one right here, you can see it, right? That's the impulse. Or if we're going to reverse, you would want to see the market go higher. You would actually buy right there. You can trade inside of this stuff, but that's a whole nother thing. Like there's ways of trading in here, but it's dangerous. It's hella fucking dangerous. Like that move right there is like a 65% winner. And then this one over here is like 90% or something like that. That back test and higher, that's like 85% winner, I think. You take the best part of the trade every fucking time. Whenever I lose trades is when I'm not doing that. Don't worry, Toastmaster. I got you, brother. Don't fuck around. And you can do this on any time frame. Hourly, 4-hour, daily, weekly, monthly. You can literally trade this over a year. Like, oh, I got a job. Okay, just trade monthly candles, man. Put one trade on every goddamn 6 months or a year. You can do this on a minute chart, 10-second chart. Matter of fact, let's say you're trading this right now. You can open up a second screener. You can use the 1 minute, and then you can trade a second 10-second chart on futures. You can trade a 5, 15, and a 1 on a bunch of screens and trade within them in smaller time frames. With smaller bar counts. Oh, God, he did respond. Shit. Trump said I asked Musk to leave. I asked, how do I do my Trump voice? I had a Trump voice for a minute and then I lost it. Yes, Trump. No, I don't have it on me right now, but I'll just repeat. I asked Musk to leave. You didn't even say Elon. Just I asked Musk. Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars that nobody else wanted. That he knew for months I was going to do. And he just went crazy. And then Elon Musk was like, such an obvious lie. So sad. Oh, God. I swear it's like the biggest fucking soap opera. Not those two, just like the stock market. Fucking bunch of fucking finance bros fucking thinking they're a bunch of alpha males. And then what do? They watch soap operas all day long. It is. It's better than Sunset Beach, isn't it? Bunch of fucking Wall Street finance bros. What's up, bro? What are you doing today? I'm checking out the soap opera today, bro. Now we got the high here. Let's go look at this together. I don't know if we're going. I don't think we're going down here. Look at this. We got the high. Here's the prior right there. You got the high right there. That's higher. You got the top tick. That looks bullish to me. Probably fucking squeeze your ass out of the close and then dump it overnight. Matter of fact, what do we got going on here? Yeah, I think they might squeeze you out. You might get squeezed out. Right now, it's holding. They might squeeze you out. You got the high right here. You caught the high. That's why you get boxes here. These boxes are here because you caught the high. It's actually higher now. We ain't going down. Going up. Bears losing right now. Bears ain't winning. We're not going down yet. We're going up. We caught the high right there. You can see it. High, prior high. High, prior high. High, prior high. And the target on this is somewhere in here. Right there. Another chance to get short. It's probably some asshole out there and he's like, I've been fucking short since fucking 9 a.m. Send this shit down to the depths. It's probably Chase. Chase, you out there? Chase, like, I caught that fucking top right in the goddamn morning and just fucking burn it. Been up and down all goddamn day. Lone Dust said, is this the first cross social media platform feud? What did you just say? He goes, is this the first cross social media platform feud? They just keep on responding to each other off screenshots of the other site. That's fucking fire, bro. They'll announce a merger next week. X and Truth Social IPO. Oh God. Yeah, don't be worried about let me bring Tesla back over here. Go back to a 1 minute, an hour candle. Don't be sweating this, don't be sweating this taking stops. Don't be fucking with Tesla, or don't be worried about Tesla going down here and doing this. Well, maybe. 291, might as well grab 76. They're blooding the fuck out of this right now. Is this the feud blood? Blood feud? Let's look at it in 1 minute. Oh, that's even better. Look at it. I might have to get long here. Might be buying me some Tesla today. Let's take a look at some Tesla options. You think it's expensive? Let me look. June, so I want a 220 print, right? July 25th. What was I looking for? $339. 339, 340s. They're 1760 right now. They're kind of pricey. Let me just check this out. Let me just check out the payout. Bull put spread. Nice. The IV right now is 109%. $339, right? Where we at right now? 288. Tesla. Two. Max profit 6,000. Ooh, that's actually a good price. Max loss 3 grand, 9 grand. I raise that. Oh god damn. Max loss 1,600, max profit 7,800. That's fucking dirt cheap. Bull put spreads are looking fucking sexy as fuck. Oh no, hold on. I want July 25th. That's not as sexy now. Oh, no. I can't get a fill here, can I? I can't get a fill there on that. Hold on here. I want July 25th, right? To print the 20th. 288, 265, and what did I say, 340? What does that pay? No, that's not that good. Bull call spreads suck here. I need something like a credit spread. Look at that bull call spread again. 25th. I want to sell the 265, don't I? There's low open interest in this. OI 0. Yeah, I'm already trying that right now. 45. I'm looking at it right now. I'm not looking for calls here. $265. I was looking at some cash secured puts here on them too. Looking to sell like 265s, but I got a max loss of 25K on it. It doesn't really pay that well. Credit's 1980. I'm not selling 85s. And this is for July 25th. Yeah, I'm not trying to sell them right now. I want to sell. Well, I don't own Tesla, so I can do cash secured puts, and I can also do a bull put spread. What about a call ratio from here? Let me just check this call ratio here. 265. Oh, that's pretty good right fucking there. Nope. That sucks too. Net debit $3,000. Max loss $4,000. What date is that? July 25th. What about September? Oh, look at those September strikes. Look good. 265. I'm at. What do you mean fucking low fucking fill? I got a good one here. September 19th credit spread. I got a good one here. Call ratio back spread. 200C, 210C. Anything over $300, I start fucking going big burr. Not that big a burr. Should I go farther out in time? December? Let's try that one. Nope. Maybe you have to go even farther out in time. How about March? Well, yeah, that's not good either. I think we're going to fucking 400. I would have to hold that fucking trade for a goddamn long ass time. No, I don't like that trade either. $285. Those are only $17. Those are holding up pretty goddamn good. Hold on a second here. I might just buy calls. What am I looking at? 3. That ain't gonna print. Damn, they're so fucking expensive. Oh. The bid is only $14. June 20th, 340. I'll be up 140%. It's not a good it's not good either. Not that good of a that's not that good. Yeah, too expensive. I'm looking right now. I don't like that one either. I might just go degen. $340s. 15 fucking days. June 20th. God damn, so fucking expensive. Fucking 340s are $3 goddamn a piece. How much is that? Oh yeah, that's a lot of money. $29 fucking $1,000. Oh, what the fuck did he just say? And no calls for me. No goddamn way. Elon Musk just said that Donald Trump's in the Epstein files. I am not fucking with that or this more. I'm not doing shit while they're doing this. No goddamn way. Elon Musk just said that Donald Trump was in the Epstein files. Yeah, is that a real tweet or not? I gotta get on Twitter. The fuck is Elon doing? That's a real tweet. I'm looking at it right now. I just reposted it. It's a real fucking tweet. Dude, Elon's doing a bunch of crazy ass shit. The fuck else did he say? What? Are you guys seeing this shit on public? Oh, dude, I didn't think they would actually do this meltdown. This shit was predicted like months ago. What the fuck? Oh, God, you guys got to see this. Wait till you see this. Then dude, what the fuck? Look at this shit. Dude, Tesla's gonna get fucking annihilated here. This guy Eric Berger said this would both end the International Space Station and simultaneously provide no way to safely deorbit it. Trump suggests terminating Musk's federal contracts. What the fuck? Watch out about going risk off here, guys. Tesla's gonna get fucking. Tesla's getting annihilated right now. The market's going risk off. Be very careful here. You see how black it is over here? Dude, they're dropping some crazy ass shit on Twitter right now. It looks like as their blow up escalates, Trump suggests terminating Musk's federal contracts. The easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's government subsidies. And dude, Tesla's gonna fucking crater. Terminate Elon's government subsidies and contracts. I was always surprised that Biden didn't do it. Elon, oh my God. And then someone said this would end both the International Space Station and simultaneously provide no way to safely deorbit. And then Elon went on to say, this just gets better and better. Go ahead, make my day. Dude, this is not talk of a CEO in public. You can't do this shit. They're going to fucking burn Tesla down. Spy right now getting blasted down to the depths of hell. Fucking taco goddamn fucking Thursday. Taco Tuesdays, Taco Thursdays. We're going to hit this 591 without a doubt down here. We're going to smash it. Tesla's getting annihilated right now, trading 275.80. Target Tesla 270.96 and 266.12, baby. 266.35, excuse me. This is the fucking president of the United States and a fucking CEO of a multi-billion-dollar. God damn, what the fuck are they doing on public? What, like, I can't believe they're doing this. I can't believe they're doing this. It's so fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. And why are they doing this in public? This is our country. You fucking regards. Like, god damn. Well, they just took out many hundreds of billions in value. Oh yeah. Dude, like, somebody get fucking Elon off Twitter. Dude, look at fucking, this is Tesla. Look at the market go risk off with this shit. Market's going fucking risk off with it. See all that black? That means that there's nobody in market right now. What the fuck is wrong with these two? Dude, the pensions are gonna sue the fucking shit out of that board. Dude, I don't know, man. This was a this might be the largest decline in Tesla history, right? This might register as a crash for Tesla. Yep, that's an official crash. It's a 30% decline in we get a 27% decline in a couple days. That fits the bill, but 30%. That's fucking crazy. I mean, I've seen that shit over days, but that might be the steepest decline in one day for Tesla ever. Possible. Maybe. I'll have to check. Largest one-day decline in Tesla. So January 19th, 2025, decline of 21.06%. So it's not even down that much yet. It's only down 16%. You could plunge another 4%, and it's still not the largest one-day decline. I gotta buy some calls here. Is this too dangerous? This might be too dangerous. If that shit escalates. Dude, what the fuck are these guys doing? Now Elon's talking about creating a new political party. Did you see that? Dude, the Epstein shit, man. Mark this post for the future? What? Elon just said, mark this post for the future. There's a bunch of shit being slung here. Dude. Is Trump coin going down? What about Doge? Trump coin just got annihilated. God damn. What about Doge? Oh, dude, Doge just got murdered too, massacred. Ooh. Dude, I gotta buy this. I can't not buy this. Well, I know that we all know that Trump was on the Epstein files, but Winky, do you have 220 million followers? Like, no, I don't. Like, that's it, right? I would say their relationship is over, right? Trump's gonna go after him, you know that. Let's talk real here. Elon just said that Trump was on Epstein Island, or what? No, excuse me, he didn't say that. He said time to drop the really big bomb. We'll just quote it. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. He said, mark this post for the future. The truth will come out. Now, he also said that that Elon says he's going to create a new political party. And this is where it gets crazy to even begin. Trump is now threatening to remove all federal contracts for Elon Musk. That does have material effect upon the price of any publicly traded company that Elon Musk owns, right? That would say that Trump is coming after him. He's gonna try to hurt the company, right? I'm thinking about buying calls here because this shit normally reverses in a day or two in a big way, huge. Like all of that shit comes back and it goes higher. But I don't know. This one seems a little worse than normal, doesn't it? I would think that if you told the world that Donald Trump was on Epstein Island and you're Elon doing that, you ain't never gonna be friends again. So I think that and then you got to think about the fucking board, and then the pension funds were gonna sue the board. So it doesn't really matter what the board thinks. Like everyone wants to go after the board, but you can't. Or sorry, the board's not going to go after Elon, but if you go after the board, that can happen. You think that's what they'll say, that his account got hacked? I would bet that here I've got something for you guys inside the Discord in the main chat. Now this might not apply directly to Tesla, but it should for everybody else. I'm trying to think through in my mind right now the implications of what I'm trying to come up with some ideas here. Like number one, Trump is more than likely going to go after Elon. Let's just call that for what it is. He's going to make Elon pay, right? That relationship is. Oh, yeah, we're down here now. Let's get rid of it, put a new one. So I would think that Trump is definitely going after Elon, right? Just call that for what it is. Oh my God, if I was Tesla gang, I would be so mad right now. Hold on a second here. Hold on a second. Dude, I've been tweeting up like a motherfucker on Twitter, huh? I'm just like, Jesus Christ. I wanted to buy some Tesla shit, but every trade I looked for sucked. Or the cash layout was stupid. Like, I ain't fucking doing that shit. You goddamn fucking option sellers are like, how much is spread out for that trade? Oh, $60,000. How much you gonna make? Oh, like $2,000, but it's a sure thing. I'm like, God damn it. Hold on here. You did a vertical leap spread. I didn't look at verticals. I should have. I didn't actually. I like went right past verticals and went to other. I was looking for like something. I was looking for something that was going to just go fucking straight up. I should have done a vertical on it. It's getting sucked up right now. There's going to be a big-ass wick down there. I just went cheap with spoos. I just bought a bunch of fucking spoos right here. Well, in my mind, I'm like, well, Tesla could be permanently damaged, but the rest of the market will go on. That's how fucking sick my brain is. I'm like, should I buy Tesla? I'm like doing these like calculations in my head. I'm like, should I do Tesla? The Tesla was expensive, and then I'm thinking about Tesla in particular. This probably isn't over, is it? Probably not over. Right there. Right there. Matter of fact, it's probably not over. I should have done a monthly. I got call spreads on, so I'm good. I got call spreads on for the 20th. I'm doing 0 dates or 1 dates right now, so I think I'm good right now. I wanted to put some Tesla on, but I didn't get a chance to get down there. That wick is going to be beautiful, by the way. Same price target still, believe it or not, in Tesla, 340. The only thing I would say about it that's dangerous would be, is anybody talking to Elon about this? You know Trump's going to sue, right? I'll throw that out there. Trump, without a doubt, is going to sue Elon Musk. Mark my words. He's going to sue him for defamation on that comment about Epstein Island. He's getting sued. Trump sues everybody. That's a guarantee. That's like a 90% chance. You could put that shit. You could put that fucking bet up on whatever that betting site is for will this happen or that happen. That shit'll fucking print big money. Oh my God, I can't believe that just happened. Woo! Who did the taco trades? If you took a taco trade today, say it in the Discord so I can hit you with a taco. I posted the taco trade in the Discord earlier. Post your best taco GIFs. Oh, fuck yeah. Should I just take the money and run here? This is fucking kind of stupid. I just fucking took this trade right here. A whole trade right there. The Discord. Who got in that trade with us? Who was in that fucking trade? Oh, fucking right, talking monkey. Fucking right, Cosmo. Winky. Nick got in the trade. It's up 100%. It's up 100%. The trade's up 100% right now. I'm in at $1.60, so they're trading or I said 100%. It's not quite there. It was at like a 265, 270. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. It's the taco trade. I posted the taco trade. It actually explains. It actually explains the taco trade from start to finish. No, we're losing OI here. I wonder if I should get out and then buy again. Or just stay the fuck long into tomorrow. Ask myself, are we closing at? Taco trade, baby. You can. God damn Tesla. I'm trying like thinking this shit through right now. I'm like Tesla fucking I'm trying to think of the spiteful shit that Trump will do here. I think there's a few things that are going to happen. I think without a doubt, the pension funds are going to sue Tesla at this point. The board is getting sued. I guarantee it. Not guarantee. I'll say there's a 70% chance at this point that the board gets sued from people with money and power. Number two, Elon will likely start that political party. I don't think he'll get far with it. Maybe. I don't think so. It's too shattered. The Republicans have a pretty good coalition, or just enough coalition, I should say. When they got elected, I think that if if Elon formed that party, it would destroy the entire coalition. Not enough support. Mostly because of what's happened so far. Had Elon done that before the election, I think he could have done it. I don't think right now he can do it. I think it hurts both his new party, and I guess he's got a new political party, and and it hurts the Republicans too. That's actually, if Elon formed that party, it would be in the Democrats' favor, I would think. You don't want to see that shit. You want to see like the coalition of the MAGA coalition to stay together. So this is not good for that coalition, without a doubt. Matter of fact, this could call into question Trump maybe being lame duckish. If Elon is serious, it could really, really hurt Trump. Yeah, it could, without a doubt. You don't like to see party breaks are never good. No matter what anyone tells you, it's never good. You're always trying to like bring people together to get something done, right? Until you can't any longer, until there's fracturing, of course. What else would I predict? Trump's going to sue him for sure. That's like a 90% chance that Trump sues him. Or he's at least going to look into it. Can I sue Elon? What else? He's also likely going to try to muzzle Elon. That'd be the first thing I'd do. Try to muzzle him. What else would I do? I would hurt Elon if I was Trump. I would hurt his company any way that I possibly can. That's going to be fucked up to even see. I'm shocked that that Trump responded. He didn't have to say a goddamn thing. Nothing. He didn't have to say fucking nothing. Elon looked bad just by saying, like, it was better for Trump, in my view, not to say a word. They both look bad. Squeeze every one of these fucking bears out of the clothes, okay? Squeeze every last fucking petulant bear out into the close. Make those fuckers buy puts again at the fucking close. Say it one more time. Make these fucking bears fucking reset their puts at 4 fucking p.m. Send this fucker moon time up here. Do not let these fucking bears ride this shit for free, dealer. Right up there. Hit them. Make them reset their puts. Bang them the fuck out up here. I've got 340 still valid for Tesla. The only thing though is I don't know how much trouble Tesla's in. If this gets ugly, please someone step in and stop it. It doesn't make anybody look good. It doesn't make the president look good. It doesn't make White House look good. I'm not even a MAGA guy. If I was a MAGA guy, I would be like, stop. Like, stop. You know, like like I'm thinking all of this through, and I'm like, if Trump's got any kind of dirt on Doge at all, he could fucking launch an investigation on Tesla and Elon, or Elon and any of his partners in Doge. It could get really fucking messy. So I don't think that it does, but normally that shit doesn't continue on. But god damn, there's a lot of ramifications here. They were deleting conversations and official transcripts, but you know that some people know stuff, right? DOJ, FBI. It's messy. I hope it doesn't get out of control. Even though I'm not MAGA, and even though I don't like Elon, I don't like seeing that shit in public. I don't like public displays of that kind of stuff. Like decorum, I think I ascribe it to decorum. That's that trade, right? This is the same trade. Like, why did it have to go public? Maybe that's what Winky meant by that. There was intent to go public to make money in the stock market. Yeah, if I was MAGA, I wouldn't want to. I don't. If I was MAGA, I wouldn't want to see that at all in public. I'd be freaking the fuck out. Like you got to have a coalition. Whenever coalitions break down like that, it's never good. People start picking sides. They start fighting with each other. You got like it'll break MAGA up. You'll have MAGA people saying I'm going with Elon. I'm going with Donald and all that other stupid shit. Now I got a little bit of a cross coming up here with the 1 minute trigger. Watch out for a down move. Trying to think all this. There's a lot going on. I wonder what they're going to write about this. Like the threats that I saw. I haven't even been back on there. Let me go look again. Fucking meltdown. Okay, I don't see any more posts. His last post, Elon's last post was the mark this post for the future. The truth will come out. That's that same post. So at least he's not tweeting anymore. At real Donald J. Trump. I can just like, all I'm thinking about is like Donald Trump sitting on a golden toilet and they're like trying to break the door down to get the fucking phone out of his hands to stop tweeting. You can't even read this shit without True Social Reader. They have like a True Social Reader. This guy says he built a site to read Donald Trump's posts. Jesus. The easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's government subsidies and contracts. Fuck. Yeah, Winky, you're saying that you don't think he stands behind any of it. You think he's gonna say he got hacked? Like Trump's a spiteful man, right? His days are numbered. Who? Tesla's coming back up still. Trading 286 right now. It's going to leave a big ass wick on Tesla. Giant ass wick. President Vance is eating popcorn. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I didn't even think of that. Holy fuck. Dude, if they let BYD in the U.S., over. I think Tesla would declare bankruptcy if that happened. I think their revolving credit would be called out. I think they'd be called back. I don't think they would fucking make it. Yeah, if they allowed BYD in the U.S., Tesla would go bankrupt. It might even be an immediate bankruptcy within a few weeks. Probably take a few weeks. Oh yeah, everybody forgot about Avgo. I'm long here. I'm long. I got calls. I got calls on it. Yeah, nobody cares about Avgo. Me neither. You guys want to know where I think Avgo goes? I'm going to draw out Avgo for you. Hang tight. Something like this. Here's Avgo earnings. Avgo after the bell, ready? 268. You wake up with Avgo trading 268 tomorrow. Give me your bet. Give me your best bet. Yeah, I think Tesla would be bankrupt. I've got Avgo right here. I think you wake up and I think we wake up tomorrow and Avgo's at 268. And I'm actually long calls still. I haven't sold anything. I've got long SPY calls. I'm still up right now, or I was a minute ago. I haven't even checked. Yeah, I'm way up. I'm good. There goes Avgo right here. Avgo cranking right now. I wrote Ango. Avgo trading a high just then of 261.66. $274.57. Poke. Hey, if you're in the Discord, right? Up, down. Just type it in. Up or down. Put in market chat. Up or down. Help your fellow traders out if you think it's going up or down. What time is the report at? God, POTUS tracker. I've got Truth Social without having to have Truth Social. What time is this broadband? Hold on, I'm gonna put the squawker back on.
So just a reminder.
Oh God, Trump's speaking at 4 p.m.
From
Oh no. Trump is speaking at like the Loyal Order of Moose or something.
2025 earnings with an EPS estimate of $1.58 and $1.56 and revenue estimate of $14.6 billion.
Trump's on the shitter tweeting about fucking Elon Musk at the fucking Fraternal Order of Police. It hasn't started yet. It's mixed right now. I don't know what time the actual earnings come out. I was up there for a little bit. I'm up twice now, pretty good on my calls. A little bit of blood right now in Avgo, trading the lows of the day at 250.
Out the piece of the press release from the Treasury Department in the U.S. releasing a report on macroeconomic foreign exchange policies of major trading partners of the U.S. on the feed.
Yeah, they're saying that they're not going to blame countries for currency manipulation. U.S. refrains from labeling any nation as a currency manipulator. Avgo now trading a new low. 259.59. The low on the day was 259.04.
And down 14.3% at $284.68 in the biggest one-day percentage decline since March 10th.
March 19th, bro. Oh, yeah, since March 10th. March 19th was the single worst day in Tesla history. Dude, you know what's crazy about that, too, is like everybody talked about how, like, when is there going to be a fallout between Trump and Elon? People were calling that shit from the beginning. They were like, you know that shit's going to happen. Dude, Winky, they got Trump is coming out for a speech. Supposedly at 4 p.m., but they just called him a pedophile. Oh, God. Oh, God. He's going to be so angry at that speech. Oh, man. It's the taco trade, baby. It's part of the summer trade, the summer taco trade. Every time you get the taco trade, you buy it. 3 days later, it's like triple. Every taco trade, you buy it. Well, you sell them. If the market moons, you sell it. If the market goes into the shitter, you buy it every single time. There's not a single time that hasn't worked out, but this is a little bit different. I don't know if this is the taco trade. This might be the burrito trade or something. Yeah.
Trump, commenting on Truth Social, says, I don't mind Elon turning against me, but he should have done so months ago. This is one of the greatest bills ever presented to Congress. And he says, I don't mind Elon turning against me, but he should have done so months ago.
I don't mind Elon turning against me. Should have done it months ago. A little bit of whipsaw price action
from his Truth Social that this is one of the greatest bills ever presented to Congress. It's a record cut in expenses, $1.6 trillion, and the biggest tax cut ever given. If this bill doesn't pass, there will be a 68% tax increase and things far worse than that.
No, that's not exactly true. It's the composition of everything. It's the tax cuts with the spend and the tariffs. It's the mix. You need all of them at the same time. We get that. I get it. I understand. You should get rid of the debt ceiling. I'm with that. That's political fucking buffoonery. The reason we have the debt ceiling is because these politicians like pork, you know, they love it. But even so, the big beautiful bill or something is a shit show. There's no reason that there should be like 10,000 pages in that fucking bill. They all do it. You can't blame Democrats and you can't blame Republicans. They're like, you got to blame them all. And I agree with that on Elon. I don't agree with what Elon wants to do, but I agree with Elon when he says, you know, they're all doing it, and that they all do it. You know, that's what they do. Even when they tell you they're not going to do it, they do it. I don't think it matters what your political party is. You know, your political party tells you what they're going to do, and then they fucking don't, do they? It's like it's common ground for people to think about. All right, so we got the looks like the event begins soon. I still haven't seen anything on Avgo just yet. Still waiting on Avgo. Trump goes on to say, I don't mind Elon turning against me, but he should have done so months ago. This is one of the greatest bills ever presented to Congress. It's a record cut in expenses, $1.6 trillion, and the biggest cut ever given. If this bill doesn't pass, there will be a 68% tax increase and things far worse than that. I didn't create this mess. I'm just here to fix it. This puts our country on a path of greatness. Truth Social. Truth Social.
Musk says, in light of the president's statement about cancellation of my government contracts, SpaceX will begin decommissioning its Dragon spacecraft immediately.
Whoa. Oh, shit. Yeah, Tesla's back down again. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Tesla. Did you guys just hear that? So that makes what? India is the only country, right? I think India would be the only country that's got a certified capsule, right? India, I think. India and China. Was it India and China, maybe? Dude, I don't know what the fuck has happened in Bubble Dine. Elon just fucking went bananas again, bro. Oh my God. Like, somebody take the fucking phone away. Somebody take. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Now Elon's dropping videos of Trump.
So about 4 minutes ago, we're expected to get
4 minutes.
Earnings for Q2 2025, EPS estimate of $1.56 and a revenue estimate.
Tesla blasting down again. I got 3 minutes. Should I stay long? Should I stay long? I think I should. Even though I tell everybody not to stay long. Oh, good. Oh, no. Now there's people like fighting inside of the chat. There's like people fucking around. There's like people there. Yeah, I'm seeing a bunch of people inside of the chats of these. I know a bunch of these people too.
So the video that we have posted out on the feed where Trump is speaking at the Fraternal Order of Police, Trump is entering the room now.
Patrick Yoes, President of the Fraternal Order of Police.
I'm staying long, by the way. Pray for me. Yeah, I'm reading some of the, I'm long Spy. I did Spy instead of Tesla. I was thinking about it earlier. Like, the contracts are too expensive. The spreads that I wanted were too expensive.
Trump begins remarks at the White House law enforcement event.
Then the danger to Tesla directly is too risky.
Also, surely expecting earnings from Broadcom as well.
1,000 officers nationwide, and they were with me right from the beginning, and we appreciate it. We won't forget. Your members are the backbone of American law enforcement.
Oh, he looks upset too. Trump doesn't look good.
And you have done.
He's like all hunched over right now.
Also joined by our great Attorney General, Pam Bondi. Thank you, Pam, being here. For generations, this institution has served as a powerful voice for the brave men and women who risk their lives to protect communities all over our country, and they do it as well as anybody or better. I was delighted to earn your endorsement in every one of my presidential campaigns where we did very well, record-setting well, and I'm proud to stand with you today as the most police president, I would say, without question, in the history of America. I don't think anybody's been more for the police than I am. In recent years, in the history of America, I don't think anybody's been more for the police than I am. In recent years,
adjusted EPS of $1.58, a beat on the estimate of $1.56, net revenue of $15 billion.
Avgo trading 251.
Third quarter revenue about $15.8 billion, but beat on the estimate of $15.72 billion. Semiconductor solutions revenue $8.41 billion, a beat on the estimate of.
Oh, thank God my options are fine here. Oh.
We've ended the
So my options are closed at $1.85 before that drop.
unjustified federal consent decrees.
So Broadcom expects
I
growth
signed
in
an
AI
executive order
semiconductor.
directing the Department of Justice to provide legal protection and financial
So
support.
you expect growth in AI semiconductor revenue to accelerate to $5.1 billion in the third quarter.
Frivolous lawsuits better than you do. I can tell you, I had my share of them.
The estimate on EPS was 156. The adjusted EPS was 158.
Attorney General Bondi.
Net revs estimate 14.9. Adjusted net revs 15 billion.
Very appropriate. Upon
So slight beats.
national emergency on our southern border, and we reduced the number of illegal border crossers released into the United States by 99.999%.
Broadcom shares falling about 4% after second quarter report.
We've removed thousands of violent criminal illegal aliens from our communities as part
We
of the
also see third
largest
quarter
deportation
adjusted
effort
EBITDA
in
margin
American
at
history.
least
And just a few months
66%.
into office, the national murder rate has plummeted by 28%. It's going down because
So again, with Broadcom, they see the third quarter AI semiconductor revenue of $5.1 billion, a beat on the estimate of $4.79 billion.
Resounding endorsement of the one big, beautiful bill, which is moving along very nicely with great support. It's a great bill. It's a bill that's going to cut taxes more than any bill we've ever put in the history of our country.
Broadcom adds that Q2 AI revenue grew 46% year-on-year to over $4.4 billion, driven by robust demand for AI networking.
So many other things, you know.
Well, no, that invariably is a problem for Starlink, right? Or not Starlink. Shit.
Come in for building new plants, and
That might be true too.
AI is big. Apple's investing $500 billion plus. They're all coming in. It also includes the largest investment in border security in our nation's history, equipping law enforcement with the tools to stop the invasion. I built a lot of wall, hundreds of miles of wall. Now we're going to build some additional wall where we feel we probably should build it after a little trial and error. And we're going to end up building more wall than even I built, and we built a lot. So I want to thank you for
Trump
your
says he
support,
wants
and now
tax
let's
bill
get
passed
the
without delay.
bill passed. We want to get it passed through Congress without delay. In everything we do, we will give our police the respect and the protection and all of the resources that you need. I did that, as you know. Nobody wanted to do it before me, where I gave you the military equipment that was excess. They called it excess military equipment. You know that very well. I think every one of you benefited by that. It was in warehouses, billions of dollars worth in warehouses all over the country, and other presidents didn't want to give it.
And that puts SpaceX out of business, right? Their income is from the contracts they have with the government, right? That keeps them in business.
Ask Attorney General Pam Bondi to say a few words, followed by National President.
SpaceX is in danger.
Washington, D.C., FOP trustee Greg Pemberton, and Vice President of the Fraternal Order of Police, Joe Gamaldi, all great people. Thank you very much. Pam, thank you very much.
Thank you, President. And thank you to the Fraternal Order of Police for being an unwavering voice for America's law enforcement. We all know there is no ordinary day in the life of a police officer. Each day, you leave your homes with complete uncertainty as to who you will encounter and what happens.
Oh, he deleted it.
You also stand on the front lines against cartels and foreign terrorist organizations while fighting the horrors of illegal drug and human trafficking. I was just in Poland this morning and arrived back not even 2 hours ago. And you have the respect of the entire world of law enforcement around this world. They respect all of you so much. Thank you for making all of us so proud on the worldwide stage. President Trump's Justice Department will do everything to protect you and to support all men and women who wear the badge in this country. We are fully committed to ensuring our local law enforcement officers have access to the resources, tools, and manpower you need to do your jobs. That means boosting recruitment and retention. We want the best and brightest to join your ranks just like you, and we want them to stay in your ranks.
Looks like Elon deleted his last tweet. I've got a screenshot of it before it goes away.
Money available for law enforcement agencies to hire police
So
officers.
Elon just deleted this tweet, it looks like.
Nearly 1,200 new officers will be hired around the country.
No, he didn't delete it. He didn't delete it.
For police officers overtime and supporting President Trump's no tax on overtime. We've also made millions of dollars available for mental health and wellness programs for you around this country. We know how important that is.
Elon Musk now calling for the impeachment of Donald Trump.
We will not tolerate attacks on police officers. Since January, the department has brought 138 cases in 33 states against defendants who have assaulted our officers.
Yeah, Elon's calling for the impeachment and J.D. Vance to be the replacement president.
Bogus lawsuits and bogus investigations. We are dismissing lawsuits filed by the Biden DOJ against police departments in Louisville, Minneapolis, Albuquerque, and more.
Elon's now reposting Epstein conspiracy theories at this time.
And elsewhere.
Considered a conspiracy theory.
Also ending consent decrees that take control away
God damn.
from you, destroy morale.
Avgo recovering right now. They did have a beat.
Instead, we're working
All right, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get out of here.
law enforcement to give you the tools that you need to make our streets safer.
This is wild.
We believe in backing the blue.
Some wild ass shit.
In word, but
I don't see any other bad ones here. Lululemon.
you defunded you and
They beat.
your service. But we
DocuSign. They beat too.
will not abandon you.
DocuSign did really good.
On behalf of President Trump, the Department of Justice, we are 100% committed to standing with our nation's law enforcement. God bless you and God bless America.
Rocket Lab's mooning right now. Sir Blockhead, thanks for giving us a shout on that.
First, thank you. Thank you for not only your support for law enforcement as the 45th president, but also your support
I
as
hope that Trump doesn't say anything in this fucking speech.
steadfast supporter.
Like, don't say anything, boss.
and law enforcement across this country.
Fucking anything.
Of our nearly 400,000
Don't respond. Oh, man, like, Trump's going to read this shit from Elon later tonight.
We also have members of FOP.
Thank God he's not on fucking comms right now.
Some very serious problems that we're working with, and we appreciate the opportunity to share with you.
You guys have a great dog. A great dog. You guys have a great night. Big dog, have a great night.
You made a promise to us, and I want to start by saying this. You made a promise that you were going to address overtime.
Maybe he'll say bots hacked him. I don't think so because he used his alter ego.
New bill is certainly making good on that promise.
He actually fucking quoted himself in a retweet.
Very difficult position.
Adrian Dittman is, you guys all know Adrian Dittman is Elon, right?
Pointed out.
You guys all know that's really Elon.
Working right now, working so many hours in
So Elon's like fucking
to tax liability
in a K-hole right now.
being pushed into different tax brackets because
You guys think I'm bad at nighttime?
they're not getting to keep the money they earn. So you, in a recruiting and retention standpoint,
This is like middle of the fuck. This is like day drinking.
recognize what we do. I want you to know.